Hey everyone, Pupsker here. So, like the title implies, today we are talking about both Yareli and the Tenet Diplos. Mainly because, first, Yareli is getting buffs again because she's still a terrible Warframe. So let's first take a look at that. The buffs as to Yareli are as follows. First off, her Merlina is getting a dash ability. Well, pretty much like double tap shift, you dash it looks like. Right? It's getting more utility on Merlina. The thing is, this is definitely nice and everything, but I still don't think Merlina handles well enough for me to want to play on a K drive on a tile like this. Because, first off, like, yeah, this looks cool and all, but in real Warframe and like real jumping around everywhere, it's just not gonna work great. Merlina is just kind of a mess, okay? K-drive mechanics on a small map suck. So hopefully this helps a lot, but I myself, I just hate K-drive on non-open world tile sets, and it just kind of messes with Merlina, Yareli, etc. So I kind of hate that still, but this hopefully should add a lot of utility. Hopefully it'll make it easier and less sad, etc, etc, but that's happening, so cool. And then we're just having random damage fixes again. Sea snares increase seek speed by 60% and slightly increase bubble visibility to better register your casts. That doesn't seem like super OP or anything, but I mean, okay, whatever. They've made stat changes to Yareli's abilities as well. These buffs across the board detail as follows. Aqua Blades increase range by just about 25% and increase damage and duration by 50%. This is probably the actually like biggest thing here because Aqua Blades is what people like to throw on all of the other Warframes because Helminth OP, right? So, hey, damage and duration by 50% is cool, but I mean, Aqua Blades still works kind of weird, so we'll see if the increase in range and damage and duration makes it a lot more useful, but it's not really great for Yareli, I would say anyways, but it's probably going to be great for all of the Helminth abilities that you want to throw on, or well, for all of the other Warframes you want to Helminth with Aqua Blades, okay? I'm still sleep deprived, okay? Words are hard. Then you have Riptide, which increases the radius. I mean, that's definitely good, right? You can't be mad at that, but I think they should still increase the damage scaling on Riptide, because, I mean, Yareli just kind of still sucks. Luckily, like, if you like her kit, she's good enough for most, like, normal content, right? It's just for endgame steel path type things and really long type content, maybe she's not the best, but I myself don't really like her kit still. I think she would be cool if her kit worked well together, but it's a step in the right direction, but she's not gonna be perfect. So yeah, good things that's coming, but whatever, I don't care too much. And then, oh my god, the Tenet Diplos. These are one of the weapons so far, Tenet weapons, that I've actually bothered leveling up, max ranking, and getting to 5 Forma level 40. And much like Yareli, because I wanted to talk about these as they relate a lot together, they both, in theory, could be a pretty fun, enjoyable experience if it worked well and didn't just feel like absolute shit, okay? If you care, this is my bad Yareli build at the moment. It's nothing I'm really paying any attention to, so I wouldn't take this to heart or anything. I just wanted to throw on strength because yeah, I don't know, what else am I gonna do? And obviously Arcane Pistolier, because why not, right? This is Yareli, all she does is use her secondary. Literally the best part about Yareli is her passive at this point, and that's just kind of sad, I would think. Her passive is Yareli gains 200% crit chance for secondary weapons when she has been moving for at least 1.5 seconds. This is literally the best part about her kit. Ignore fucking everything here. This is the best part about her kit right now, I would say. Because like Aqua Blades, at least with the duration, range, and damage increase, well, mainly duration, you can just throw it on and ignore it for a while. Riptide, you have to constantly cast that, so they're gonna have to buff the numbers on this probably even more because let's be honest, the radius range on it's already not amazing for how it works, but if you want to just map wipe, Yareli's just not your type of Warframe anyway, so who cares, right? Merlina, damage reduction on it sucks. You're a huge target when you're on a K drive, so honestly, I think Merlina kind of sucks in how she works. The health is irrelevant when the damage reduction and damage is too high, so whatever. Maybe when the dash, you know, comes into Merlina, just throw on Rolling Guard, and maybe it'll proc that, and she'll be better, question mark. We'll see. Sea Snares, I still hate it. I mean, I just don't like it. You just kind of throw this in areas that you want to ignore for a while and then come back to. But, I mean, it's not a great ability. I wish the duration on it was a little longer too, but whatever. That's Yareli. Yay. And these are my Tenet Diplos. So, you might look at them and think, okay, stats-wise, base stat-wise, they look pretty good. This is my not so super OP but good enough for now build. I'm obviously not at the point where I min-max every single build. I just feel like throwing on what I feel like throwing on. And hey, screw it, if you want, you can throw on Seeker over like Hornet Strike because you do have Galvanized Shot after all. Or like, you know, throw away Lethal Torrent, but I still like it for the fire rate, so I wouldn't do that. But, you know, it's always up to you. Magnum Force sucks. It makes me sad that this is still a mod and they haven't reworked it. And yeah, but you know what? That's just how Warframe works. Creeping Bullseye might be a good thing to throw over instead of Prime Pistol Gambit, but I don't want to take that fire rate decrease for literally 13% crit chance, so I hate this as well, and I wish they made it a little better. Until then, yeah, this is what I'll run for now, right? Whatever, good enough. Look at the damage, right? My mods aren't maxed out. If they were, the damage would be a lot better, but yeah, it is what it is. That's fine. So, why do you think, like, you might be looking at these, be like, it looks pretty good, right? Why do I hate these so much and think they would be good if they just didn't suck? Well, you see, it's because they have a fun gimmick. So if you go here and you look, wow, Zalkib Tenet Diplos. Itemize and execute with this pair of auto lock-on homing projectile pistols. So, in theory, the bullets, right, they home in on the targets, they auto lock on, they track, they kill everything. And then you shoot from the hip for a more conventional pistol experience. The Panem Granum Atachi system reloads the pistol when holstered, which is completely useless if you're doing Yareli, but for other Warframes, it's fine, right? But if you're on Yareli, that Atachi system's fucking garbage because you have to reload manually because you're gonna be on your Merlina in theory, and I don't like her kit still. Complain, complain, complain. I'm here to just yell at the camera, okay? Just yell at my microphone. So, let's see how it works in practice and maybe cry just a little bit, okay? I'm gonna do this map tile because this truly shows you how annoying it is to play Yareli. And oh my god. So, the Tenet Diplos. The fun thing about these boys, right? You can clearly use them on Yareli. Nothing wrong there. And they work, but this is how the auto-target lock-on system works. It sucks, right? Because once you go over an enemy, it pings them, right? There's the lock-on, and then you fire. But the issue is, if you're kind of like me, right? If you're an idiot and kind of very fidgety, you constantly are zooming in and out, right? And that constantly auto locks onto targets and then unlocks onto them and then like fires the shots. So all of the time I find myself, okay, this is just my own pet peeve. This is why I hate these weapons. I find myself just scoping in to shoot, locking on to like one or two enemies, and then trying to shoot and like hold to fire, right? So I go like this, and then it's like, oh god, I can't shoot more. Because you just need to go hard, right? That's the only way for this to work. God, Merlina sucks so much. She's just so floaty. That's the issue with Merlina. Like, it's not a fun, easy to control. Yeah, you might want to get reload speed too. Oh god, oh god. But as you can see, if you just stick back with Yareli and just take everything oh so slowly. Hey, you might be okay. The Tenet Diplos, like, weapon damage themselves isn't actually too bad, right? For a secondary for pistols, all in all, it's not that bad. But the issue is actually just the fact that the auto target system is only good if you can one-shot things with the burst. So it's useless for high-level content, and it makes it very annoying to use the Tenet Diplos if you like scoping in and out, right? You pretty much have to dedicate using them scoped in, trying to use the auto target like lock-on feature, or you just accept you're gonna have a fun time and always hip fire. If you constantly scope in and out, you're just gonna have a bad time. Okay, just kill me. I just want more ammo. Yeah, just kill me. So it just makes me sad, okay? It just makes me sad. That's why the Tenet Diplos, in theory, would be great, but they just suck so much. And then the Aqua Blades, yeah, as you can see, the costs are too high, the damage is too low, so yeah, her abilities aren't worth anything in Steel Path. Realistically, you might as well just shoot off a secondary weapon while like throwing off the little bubble bursts, but yeah. Realistically, I think my Vulpafile is doing the brunt of the damage here now. But I'm out of ammo on my secondary. Another thing that's great about Merlina, you just always use up all your secondary ammo, but I don't have my good build on my Paracesis right now or anything, and I'm not gonna dedicate any more time to just playing around with these weapons. The Tenet Diplos, like, all in all, once you have your finished off endgame build, maximize everything to its fullest potential, they're, like, decent, but I just hate the auto lock-on, auto-fire, sorry, homing shot mechanic, right? It just really messes with me. It's not terrible or anything, but I myself just, it's not for me, okay? And Yareli just makes me sad. I don't think these number increases are gonna do too much. I think the biggest change is probably gonna be the fact that Merlina can dash now, because... Okay. Yeah, no, that's... Okay. Yeah, I think the biggest change is gonna be the fact that Merlina can dash now, because K-Drive just operates so garbage tier, and it's just so floaty. What the fuck is this? That, yeah, okay. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make this small video just memeing about this, honestly, but, good to know that this is a thing. Yareli is also telekinetic, so, I mean, can't be too mad at that. If you liked the video, I would appreciate it if you were to like, favorite, subscribe, and check out any of my social medias, any of my links in my descriptions below, like my Amazon shop, Epic Game Store, creator code Pupsker, any of that stuff. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.